Not again. I've got to get home. No.
Jeff? Jeff?
Jeannie. Am I all right?
Concussion. I found you this morning. Your head was quite badly cut.
Yeah, well, it was a rainy, steamy night, you know, and I got in the way of a mug and his blackjack.
You hit your head on a drawer, Jeff.
Yeah, all right. Have you been here all day?
I've got to get going. I'm meant to be having dinner with my sister, and she's been waiting downstairs for ages. I'll tell someone you're in the land of the living.
Thanks.
Well, now, you're awake.
Freya? Freya it is, isn't it?
It's been a long time.
It's been 10 years, that's what it's been.
That long. Do you want me to go?
No, stay. I can't offer you much, Freya. A grape, a banana, or my bleeding heart on a plate, the cocktail stick in it.
I'm sorry, Jeff, but you let me down first.
He promised they'd get all the works done in 3 weeks. Angus is taking Danny on a male bonding trip to Scotland, and I just thought...
Just for 3 weeks?
Well, it's going to be chaos in the house.
And you promise you won't try and take over my life?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
So, of all the hospitals in all the world, they had to bring me into yours.
I'm not your doctor, Jeff. I just heard that you were here and...
I've been having a lot of bad dreams recently, Freya. Maybe this is just one of them.
You said you'd do anything for me. And the one thing I wanted...
I don't want to bring that all back up, Freya. It's history.
My father meant everything to me.
Did you think it was easy? He walked out on you. And just because I couldn't find him, you blamed me. And you cut me out of your life. Well, that's how I'd like it to stay, thanks.
What do you mean you're reopening the case?
Yeah, well, why not?
Why not? Why not? I'll tell you. I'll give you how many reasons do you want why not?
7. Give me 7 reasons why not.
1, it was 10 years ago. 2, you were right the first time. There was no evidence that her father was murdered. 3, she turned you into a useless, blubbering fool that it took me the best part of a year to put back together. 4, you're going to get hurt all over again. 5, she can't be trusted. 6, you're going to get hurt all over again.
You've already had that one.
All right, then. 6, she threw you out. You don't owe her anything.
Look, Marty, I've made my mind up. I've been given a second chance.
Jeff, man, you're remembering all the good times. Concentrate on the bad times, and that'll pull you through.
No, I've made my decision.
I'll be in to check up every other day, Jim. All your boys are aware of the penalty clause, I hope?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll be out of here when we say.
I know you will. Because believe you me, the alternative doesn't bear thinking about.
Very economical, Wendy. I'm impressed.
Yes, well.
Right, so we'll be travelling in your car, will we?
I think that's best. Come on.
Ah, Marty. I want you to meet an old pupil of mine, Nesbit.
How do you do? I heard you then.
Nesbit's been a pupil of mine for some time, but he's unfortunately a little wayward. As part of your education, Marty, I want you to take him under your wing and straighten him out. Show him how to behave like a responsible, well-behaved adult ghost.
Right.
Come along, then, and don't forget to bring him back to me in one piece.
I'll do my best.
Gotcha! Ooh. Haddock.
Yeah, so Professor Cargill worked here.
Freya's father.
Yeah, he worked here in the museum as their Iron Age Britain expert. He disappeared when he was on an expedition, a dig, whatever they call them, up north. One of the world's leading authorities on bogmen.
Bogmen?
These three were discovered 10 years ago in a peat bog in Yorkshire. Nowhere else have they ever found a man, a woman, and a child together. The man's remains are the best preserved. He was given a last meal of hallucinogenic mistletoe flowers. Then he was dealt a terrific blow to the skull. After that, he was garroted with the leather thong that you can still see around his neck, and his throat was cut. Finally, just to make sure, he was staked out face down in the peat bog, where he remained for 2,000 years. In fact, on many occasions when bodies like these have been found in peat bogs...
I'm sorry.
It wasn't me. Can't do that. Stop it. You can't do that. How'd you do that anyway? Get the wind up off the floor like that?
A bit of wind, bit of willpower, bit of the old. Right, I'm off to have a look in the girls' toilet.
You can't do that. You do that as well, then?
No, I mean, O'Reilly, Marty, you're a ghost. You can do what you like. Now, don't tell me you never checked out the changing rooms or the underwear department or taken a ringside seat in the honeymoon suite.
No, I just helped Jeff solve crimes.
Are you Doltergeist? Are you mad? Honestly, the things people get up to behind closed doors beggars belief sometimes. I once saw...
We believe the man was ritually sacrificed. Sure about
Jeff!
Yeah, sorry.
who was this man?
So anyway, Cargill was away for ages on one of these digs, excavating the bodies, and then one day he just didn't show up for work. That was the last anybody ever saw of him.
Well, it happens all the time. Men walk off into the sunset. Stress, an affair, nervous breakdown, you know.
Major theft.
What?
Yeah, shortly after he disappeared, it was discovered that a number of very precious items were missing from storage here at the museum.
Oh, it looks pretty cut and dry to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought at the time.
So why are we bothering to kick over the ashes?
What if I was wrong? What if I screwed everything up for no good reason?
Jeff, is there something about this Freya Cargill woman you're not telling me?
Let's see if we can find Dolman and McCann.
Well, at least we're getting paid.
They were on the dig with Cargill. They all worked here in the museum.
We are getting paid, Jeff. Jeff? So are these guys expecting us?
No, I'm just a fool rushing in, Janie.
Why not be an angel? Tread more fearfully.
And guys are going to confirm the 16th, which means we don't have much time to prepare the bodies. But I know you, don't I?
Yes, Randall. Jeff Randall.
Oh, yes, of course. Freya's chap. Policeman, aren't you?
Private detective.
Yes, I remember now. Tried to find Andrew, didn't you?
The phrase failed miserably springs to mind.
And what brings you back to our little neck of the Iron Age?
It's Freya. She's still convinced that her father was innocent.
Aren't we all?
Not necessarily.
Look, I know this was a long time ago, but I do need to dig over some old ground.
That's all we ever do. Rather similar, our lines of work.
I expect you get paid more than us.
Ha! Nobody ever became a museum curator to get rich. We are like eunuchs in the harem, surrounded by precious objects which must remain forever out of our reach. For instance, this incredibly well-preserved Roman sword with a golden pommel was recently valued at £1.5 million.
So how much stuff actually went missing?
Only small items, but probably worth a couple of million.
It took a long time for this department to recover. Big Chief Caradoc Evans lost his job. Ritual sacrifice.
We had high hopes riding on you, Randall. We thought if you could clear Andrew's name, you could clear us all.
I gather that you were equally incompetent as a lover, Jeff. You lost Andrew and his daughter.
Can we go now? These things give me the creeps.
What's the matter?
Well, makes me think about my own dead body. You know, the state it's in, the state I'm in.
We've been in a worse state than this lot, mate. Oh, no, you won't be nearly so well preserved. No, by now you'll just be a few bits of hair and teeth and a sort of jelly-like
Yeah,
goo
all right,
with-
thanks. Can we talk about something else now, please? Where's your chosen one, anyway?
He's asleep.
What?
Oh, don't tell me you haven't figured out how to sleepwalk yet.
Well, the further I get away from Jeff, the more weak and feeble I become.
Yeah, well, it does take a bit of practice, but you need to steal a bit of their sleeping spirit. They never notice a thing. Just sleep a bit deeper and have some rum old dreams.
She wasn't my girlfriend.
That's not the impression I got from them.
She was my fiancée.
Well, that's all right then.
Look, it's not important.
Not important. Some stupid investigation into something which happened over 10 years ago, and when quite obviously the man was guilty.
All right, then it is important. It's very important. I was in love with her. I'm still in love with her. I thought I'd blown it, though, when I didn't believe in her father's innocence. She said she'd never forgive me till the day she died. But what if I was wrong, Jeannie? Wrong about everything. Freya, hi.
How's it going?
It's fine, great, thanks.
No, the case.
The case, well, it's difficult to know where to start, really, Freya, you know. I mean, I covered so much ground last time. It's difficult to think what I could have missed. Perhaps Jeannie will find something new.
Jeannie?
She's my partner. In the work sense, business sense. We work together. She's gone off to see Caradoc Evans.
Do you miss the museum?
They threw me out. After a lifetime service, it's my whole world. All because of Andrew Cargill.
What I don't understand is how Professor Cargill ever thought that he could sell any of the stuff he stole.
Ah! There are private collectors with secret collections all over the world.
And who discovered the stuff was missing?
I did. When Andrew disappeared, it fell to me to clear his locker, and I found things that should not have been there. I didn't want to believe him guilty. But I had no choice.
I think about him every day, Jeff. Every day I remember his voice, his laugh, the way he loved me.
Look, I'm trying my best, you know.
Look, Jeff, I said some really stupid things back then. I was all over the place. I didn't know what I thought about anything. Anyone.
And now?
Don't ask me that, Jeff.
Would you like a drink?
I'm fine.
Can I have another beer, please? You're not drinking, then?
trying to keep my head.
I wish I was keeping mine, but I lost it, you know, as soon as I saw you in the hospital.
Jeff.
Thank you. You sure you don't want to have one? The truth is, you know, Freya, is I'm scared.
Scared?
I mean, what if I can't find anything? What if it's just the same as last time? I don't think I could handle that. What's wrong with that fella?
Look in his locker, Jeff. Dad's locker.
Freya? Freya! And you weren't much help, were you? Staring at us like a monkey.
No, Jim. No, look, it's not my problem. It's your problem. Well, how should I know? I'm not the builder. Look, it's your problem, okay? No, it's your man cut through the pipe. It's your responsibility.
Can you leave that place?
It's not, Jeff.
No.
Just going through the old file. I mean, if I'm going to work on the case,
Can you give me that?
So this is her, then. Famous Freya. Bit of a big nose, Jeff. I suppose in a certain light she could look quite presentable. And this is Daddy, is it? The super thief?
Yep. That's the last known photograph of him.
Very appropriate that he's waving goodbye, then. I see he's got jam on his hands. Sticky fingers, Jeff.
It's a birthmark, Jeannie. Freya had one just the same.
Somewhere very private, no doubt.
She felt it gave them a special bond, you know?
How old is this woman? She sounds like a schoolgirl.
I'm going to the museum.
Oh, come on, Jeff. I was only mucking about.
Look, if you don't want to help me with this case, you don't have to, you know. You can go shopping with Wendy.
Jeff!
All right, well...
Jeff!
I've got to go.
Jeff! Oh, come on, Wendy. I was only teasing him.
I didn't say anything, darling.
The museum is involved in a major research project with the Danish, and the third member of this group, the man who is normally exhibited here, is on his way to Copenhagen.
Professor Dolman, are you busy?
No. I'm having a cup of tea and knitting a scarf. What does it look like? I'm onto my elbows in dead bodies.
Look, I won't take up much of your time. All I want to do is look into Andrew's old locker.
Oh, have you brought your magnifying glass?
Professor, all I'm trying to do is clear his name, you know.
It's over there, Miss Marple, the one in the corner.
Thank you. So you're shipping your bogman off to Denmark, then, yeah?
Yes. I should be sorry to see the old chap go, even for his little holiday. I know these ancient corpses better than any living person. I've grown rather fond of him.
Jeff, what a pleasant surprise.
Hello there.
Any leads?
No, I was just having a look in Andrew's old locker.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything after 10 years.
Come off it, Professor. You look into things 2,000 years old.
That's true. I think you'll have to come back some other time. We've got to lock up. Business elsewhere.
Look, I'll only be 5 minutes.
I haven't got 5 minutes.
No, thanks. What about tomorrow, then?
I don't think so. We're madly busy with this exhibition. I think it would be best for you not to bother us until things are back to normal.
No, I'm not saying that, Wendy. Look, it's very kind of you to drive me. It's just that when
It's so exciting. I've never worked on a case before.
Yes, and you're not working on this one.
Just didn't think I should leave my little sister to her own devices in her hour of need.
Oh, but for the last time, Freya, I am not upset, okay?
You just called me Freya, darling.
Well, it seems our professors have got something to hide, Jeff.
Yeah, Marty. Marty, could you create a diversion for me?
Piece of cake. Watch this.
They've been so well preserved that...
What do you think of that, then? Jeff? Jeff?
As I was saying,
Jeff?
these bodies are probably over 1,000 years old. Possibly
Jeff?
even as much as 2,000. They offer us a unique insight into Bronze Age Britain at the time of the Roman occupation.
Marty? Look, Marty, if that's you trying to scare me, it's not working, all right?
You're up late.
Don't do that.
So what were we expecting? Casper? Or Walter Hottlebottle from Hottlebottle's Hot Water Bottles? Or maybe... Well, I don't know what you're expecting to find. What a letter saying, I didn't do it. Signed Arthur Scargill.
Andrew Cargill.
Yeah, whatever.
What was that?
What?
That's probably nothing.
So you think this is all going to bring Freya back, then?
Yeah, maybe.
She said so, has she? She said, I'll come back, and everything will be as it was before if only you'll prove my father's innocence.
Yeah. Something like that.
So forget that she ditched you, forget the last 10 years?
Yeah, something like that. Gotcha.
What is it? Jeff, I think we should get out of here.
Just a minute.
Come on! Jeff! Gotta get out, come on!
Got it! Marty, what is it we're running from?
I don't know, ghost maybe.
A ghost? You're not scared of ghosts, are you?
Believe me, Jeff, ghosts are trouble.
I tell you, Barry, it'll be just like every other time. Nobody there.
Well, let's just leave it then, Bob, yeah? I don't like it up there, seriously. I'm always seeing things. I think this place is haunted.
Let me put it to you this way, Barry. What would you rather see? A ghost or an armed intruder?
Don't ask me questions like that.
Maybe it's a code. Maybe it's a confession. Maybe it's nothing to do with this case at all. I've seen this writing in The Lord of the Rings. Do you know that? Maybe it's just Chinese.
Yeah, maybe it's time you left before Freya gets here. Hiya, Freya. So, Freya. Hey, I'm sorry to call you so late.
It's all right. I guess our jobs are pretty similar. Antisocial hours.
Dead people.
You're not still reading this. I must have bought this for you 12 years ago.
Well, what can I say? You know, I'm a slow reader.
So, what did you find?
Just this. I don't know what it is.
They're runes.
Runes.
Celtic writing. Dad's writing.
Can you read it, then?
He was always going to teach me, but... See, Jeff? Maybe we can change the past.
Jeff, she's jerking your chain. Can you not see that? What's she really after?
Marty. I was really sorry to hear about what happened. He was the best friend anyone could have. He just never wanted you to be happy.
Cow.
Look, Freya. I will find out what this means, you know? But what if it does prove something? You know, what then? Between us.
Jeff, I'm sorry. I've got to go.
Yeah, cheerio. Why are you doing this?
Marty. Small world. I'm sorry I didn't realise that you were still around.
Scrubbing a little plan somewhat.
Was it?
you tell him?
I think that's your job.
I don't want to hurt him, Marty.
Then what the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't know.
Oh, Maximus!
Oh, Boudica. Oh, you tear my soul to tatters. Oh, steady on.
Oh, Maximus! I have sacked Colchester. I have put the hated Romans to the sword. But you have captured my...
It's not true what she said, you know, about me not wanting you to be happy. Whatever happens, I'm always there for you. And I know I might be a bit wayward, but... Jeff? Jeff! Look, you know I'm not very good at sentimental speeches, but you could at least have the decency to stay awake.
Oh, mine's just dropped off. How about yours? Right, full steam ahead.
What if he wakes up?
He's out for the count. Now, all you've got to do is take a bit of his spirit with you, and you'll be free.
I know, but...
Come on, you need to practice your sleepwalking.
All right, explain a bit about the dreams to me again.
Every time you go away, you take a little bit of them with you. Something living. Now, you get a bit of humanity back. You can experience what they can experience, and vice versa.
So whatever I do, he dreams about.
Yup.
So we could have a bit of fun.
Yup.
All right, but just this once.
All right?
No, I feel a bit drunk.
Oh, well, you got that from him, you see. Yeah, if he drinks, you drink. If he feels groggy, you feel groggy. If he wakes up feeling like death, you wake up feeling like death.
Yeah, so what else is new?
Right, the night is young, so what do you fancy? Strip club? Casino? Girls' dormitories?
No, I've got to do something for a friend first.
Queen Boudica, I cannot remain your slave. It is too great a shame for a noble-born Roman like myself.
What did I tell you, Marty? The things that go on behind closed doors? Have you had enough yet?
I had my suspicions about these two, but,
Yeah, they look pretty harmless to me. Nice pad, though.
Yeah. Yes. Very cosy.
End this torment. Ride the spinning swords of your chariot wheels through my abused heart.
Really, Professor Dolman, you cannot cling to this childish notion that Boudica's chariot had blades mounted onto their wheels. It's not an efficient cutting action.
Yes, but recent finds in Ipswich have shown that it is possible that the Iceni chariot wheel hub sported some form of spikes.
No, you've got it all wrong.
No, these were merely extensions to the hub. The spikes did not necessarily have to revolve. What is the
Spikes. Spikes.
Spikes.
Jeff. Jeff. Don't trust me, Jeff. I'm not all I seem.
Don't trust me.
It's not her you fancy, Jeff. It's me.
Jeannie.
Think about me. My luscious lips.
Very shapely. Well, he does.
Just leave Jeannie out of this.
What's the matter with you, Marty? You need to let go a bit, mate. Don't you want him to be happy?
Not you as well.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, Jeff, man, you look like I feel like I look like you.
Right.
No,
Look,
I feel bad.
Yeah, could you just leave me alone for a bit, please?
Look, Jeff, I need to tell you something.
Look, I had a really bad night's sleep last night.
It's not true what she said, what Freya said about being wayward and unhappy.
What?
She was telling the truth. I do want to be happy for you to be happy, but whatever. I'm always here.
Too bloody right.
No, I mean, I'm happy for you.
For me and Freya.
Oh, I had this beautiful speech. But the gist of it was, if ever you need me, I'll be there.
Yeah, well, I know you will. Oh, you've never let me down up to now. You come pretty close, mind you.
And to help you get over Freya.
I don't want to get over Freya. I want to get her back.
Look, Jeff, she's not going to stay with you. You're going to have to trust me on this one. You're going to end up getting hurt again. And...
Oh, all right, I get it. You can't have Jeannie, so I can't have Freya.
Is that what you really think?
I don't know what I think, Marty. I'm tired, I'm hungover, and I'm miserable.
Jeff, I just want to help you.
I don't want you to help me, Marty. I want you to leave. Will you just get out?
I think those black quarry tiles are going to look too cold. I'd like to go back to the original terracotta. Well, of course I'm not going to pay you any more.
Did she have to come on?
It wasn't my idea. Are you all right? You ever go back tired? Do you want me to drive?
Yes, I'm fine. I haven't been sleeping too well. I've been having some nightmares, but I'm fine, yeah.
This is definitely in Andrew's writing.
Can you decipher any of it?
I can, but it's incomplete. I, Andrew Cargill, Museum, have on this date discovered and... Now, this symbol can mean either outbreak of swine fever or a more general problem. I'm leaving this marking, this record, here for... Oh, this is me. This symbol means the chieftain, or Lord, Caradoc Evans. No. There's a fragment here. Looks like a quotation from a Celtic poem to me. Beloved brother, though bravely you have stood with me all long winter through, with your hands you have broken the boo.
Boo. Boo who?
Bow.
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 What's that supposed to mean? Broken the bow.
It is Celtic symbolism. It means someone close to him has betrayed him. Betrayed his trust.
Someone close to him? Well, who?
Runes. Celtic poems. A man missing for 10 years. I feel I'm part of history. Andrew's gone. I'm left a relic. Dusty old museum piece.
Come on, Jeff. You may just as well have left a note saying, I am innocent, signed Professor Cargill.
Yeah, and on the other hand, of course, it could be true.
Betrayed by somebody who's close to him. Now, who could that be? Caradoc himself, perhaps. Stolman or McKern. Maybe even his daughter.
Even if he did name anyone else, it still wouldn't prove anything.
What you really mean is you don't want it to prove anything, Jeannie.
What the hell's the matter with you, Jeff? Can't you see what's happening, what she's doing? I mean, she doesn't bother to speak to you for 10 years, and now she turns up. Why?
Look, Jeannie, I don't want you working on this case anymore. I'll work it all out myself, thanks. And in the meantime, will you keep out of my way, please?
So do you think I should have told them then?
It's their story, Marty. Let's not spoil the ending for them.
But he's becoming like a ghost. He's living in the past. I just want to get hold of him and say, come on, Jeff, live.
I know what you mean.
Well, let me tell you something, darling. You're jealous.
Jealous? Of you and Angus? I don't want to live like you, down at the golf club with the county set, all G&Ts and Jags.
Not jealous of me, you numbskull. Freya.
Freya?
Yeah. You're jealous of the fact she snatched Jeff right from under your nose.
What?
Bye-bye, Jeannie. I've enjoyed my stay, but I've got a pathetic gin and jag lifestyle to get back to.
I get very sad sometimes. People arrive here, and suddenly it hits them. That was it. It's all over. There's no greater feeling than being young and alive. And few things worse than being old and dead.
He remained for 2,000 years, perfectly preserved by the naturally occurring tannic acid and oxygen-free conditions. In fact, on many occasions when bodies like these have been found in peat bogs, they've been so well preserved that the police have been called in and a murder investigation has been launched, only to discover that the bodies are, in fact, thousands of years old. Although the process of preservation is remarkably quick. It would only take a year or so to tan the skin and turn their hair, which would have originally been black, this red colour.
Slippy.
I'm coming. Now, shall we take your car?
Hello, Professor Cargill.
How are you feeling?
Well, it was a dark, rainy night, and I got in the way of a mug and his blackjack.
Sorry about that, but you really shouldn't have been snooping about. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Jeff, what did I tell you? I'd always be there for you, no matter what.
Actually, we're quite glad you dropped in tonight, Jeff, because now we can kill two birds with one stone.
Nesbit! I've lost me power.
Did you know the exact same thing happened to me?
What?
Yeah, the first few times I went sleepwalking, for ages afterwards, I was totally drained.
Well, you could have told me.
You never asked.
We thought we had an insoluble problem, Jeff. But then fate stepped in the form of a certain luckless detective.
Nesbit, you've got to do something.
All right. Well, now, hang on a minute. My chosen one's waking up. Oh, good luck, mate. I'm sorry. Bad timing. Nesbit!
Snooping about one night, blundering around our precious laboratory, he turned on a faulty lamp.
Oh, no. He started a fire. Our laboratory. Ashes. Our bogman.
Ashes.
Our detective.
Saved by the woman who loves him.
Jeannie. Jeff, it's a sword.
Jeannie! Always be there for you, sis.
So, Cargill found out that you were stealing things, right?
He got all hot and bothered. We didn't intend to kill him.
Yes, we did. We had no choice, just as we have no choice now.
So, you made your own bogman. And now it's being shipped abroad. And now you're worried they'll find out it's fake.
Theft is one thing, murder is quite another. But now the Danes are taking him away for examination.
And we obviously can't have...
Jeff! Stop this!
Mama. Mama. Mama.
Don't worry, little fella, that's not her. She's not down here, she's up there. Come on, I'll take you to her.
You know I said I'd never forgive you till the day I died. Well, I've forgiven you. 10 years too late.
No, it's not too late, Freya. We can pick up where we left off. Catch up on lost time. At least that'll give us something to talk about, yeah?
Tell me about Jeannie. Is she over Marty?
Jeannie, no, well, I don't know. I don't know.
Is she lonely?
Freya, why are we talking about Jeannie? What's she got to do with us?
There is no us, Jeff. There was once, but now there isn't.
So Marty was right then? You were just using me? Using me to clear your father's name?
No. Yes, at first, but then when I saw you, everything changed. I realized you'd always loved me. And in a funny way, I knew you could never be free of me until you'd solved the case.
Yeah, but I don't want to be free of you.
Yes, you do.
I don't want to be lonely again.
You'll never be alone, Jeff.
Why is it I get the feeling that I'm missing out on some big joke here?
Kiss me, Jeff.
I'm so sorry.
There was a fire. A stupid accident. Faulty plug. I slept right through it. And when I awoke... But I wasn't awake. I felt so angry and bitter, I just wanted to hurt someone. So I chose you. I wanted to make your life miserable, Jeff. And I was so wrong. So wrong. I've never stopped loving you, Jeff. Not for one moment.
So there we are. Dolman and McKern are with the police, and the bog child safely back with his mother.
You always pull through in the end, Marty, you and Jeff. But tell me, how have you been getting on with Nesbit?
He's mad, but having said that, I must admit, we did have a laugh.
And I must admit, I did have a plan to cheer you up a little, get you out of yourself, appreciate your position a little bit, get things in perspective.
Yeah, cheers, Marty. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it, actually, yeah.
You look terrible.
Yeah, well, it was a dark, steamy night and I got in the way of a mug and his blackjack.
You've seen Freya?
Yeah, for the last time.
She's hurt you again, hasn't she?
No, she was very kind in a way. Jeannie?
Yeah?
Do you still think about Marty?
Of course. Only the nice things, though. That's what pulls me through.
Jeannie, isn't she lovely?
Yeah. Yes, she is.